Safia could be anywhere by now. But knowing her, she probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
Safia on kyllä outo.
I need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about Abraxas's future, Reggie. It's about yours, too.
Max, hey. I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller, I really need to understand this whole a negative space thing.
Ei yhtään läpinäkyvää.
Why do I suspect you're not looking to talk photography?
Sorry, I just needed to get out of there.
Are you okay?
It's been a day. Owen's breathing down my neck, up to my ass in angry emails, and now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
When I saw him this morning, he asked if he could borrow something important, and now he's saying he never even saw me. Stoner. He probably just lost it and he doesn't want to admit it. But it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time sensitive.
Mikä kuva? Liittyykö tää siihen Maybeniin? Tää on kyllä jotenkin vähän outo tää Reggie. Mä en kyllä luota tähän yhtään.
Does it have to do with the Maybon party by any chance?
Maybon? What is that?
Kyllä sä tiedät.
Reggie, I know the party was officially cancelled. It would be a very bad idea to hold it anyway.
I always appreciate your advice, Max. It's fine. It's probably a whole stack if I'm down in the basement. I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know. What was that talk with you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands anything these days? What does that word even mean, you know?
Reggie,
Okay.
I know there's a lot going on. Just be careful.
I always am. See you around, Max.
Epäilyttävä. Reggie on
That was
epäilyttävä.
definitely Reggie. But what about the rest of the quad?
Miten
When
se
Safia was
kyyristeli?
impersonating Owen, she took a Caledon folder from Vin. That's my tell. Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Safia. I need to check out each one I find.
Ootko se Safi? Et taida olla. Sulla on hyvät muuvit. Missä Safi on? Onko se siinä? Et. Mikä tuolla on? Mikä toi on?
I can always tell how I'm feeling by what I see in this sculpture. Today it looks like a dragon.
Ei toi kyllä näytä lohikäärmeeltä. Missä Safia?
Still no sign of Safia. I have to keep looking. Not a folder to be seen. Good.
Voidaanko me tänään murtautua tänne?
Safia hasn't been on campus since the storm. What is it like for her to be back here?
Safi.
I'll bet Safia got a real kick out of seeing this.
Mikä tää on?
Yasmin must have commissioned this sculpture after Safia died.
Safin kunniaksi joku tämmönen. Mut siis miten niin Safi kuoli? Mä en ymmärrä. Mä en ymmärrä nyt, että Safi olisi niinku kuollut. Sit se kuitenkin on täällä. Tää on sekavaa. Tää on outoa. Okei, siinäkään et ole Safi. Voiko tää olla Safi? Mä en kyllä haluaisi jutella tälle, tää oli niin törppä.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas Alumni Network, you are. Excuse me.
I can't just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
Mitähän tässä nyt sitten pitää tehdä? Miten ton sais harhautettua?
Save the Abraxas house!
Aha, tässä puhat.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Sulla on outo naamio. Onko sulla joku, oot sä niitä noita tyyppejä?
Save the Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Sä voisit harauttaa ovenia.
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
I hope the power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
Oven, lähde menee jo.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Defend the students' right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas
What is it now?
Hahaha. Kiitos. Mitäs täällä on? Mitä siellä on?
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives. Must be the real Owen.
Mitä siellä lukee? Board call Saturday. Last night was an unfortunate, viivattu yli, entirely avoidable incident. It was handled quietly but could have been catastrophic and demands immediate action. Go over police report, miscommunication with demolition team. No better time to demolish the building. Creepy abandoned house will always attract attention. Need to act fast or it could cave in on the next trespasser. Reminder, we are not trying to close a podcast, but disbanding is always an option if they keep acting up. Reggie's attempts to get alumni network on board with the move mixed relocation options. Not a lot of Victoria mansions for sale. Have offered to build new house, but alumni are being little shits. Obstinate. Pivot to Calendon 2.0. Share new architectural plans. Show the logo without slogan. Ask for thoughts on possible slogans. Yasmin will generate consensus for a time to look forward. Don't forget, Tom's daughter's birthday is next week. No hän sentään muistelee jotenkin ystäviensä lasten syntymäpäiviä. Ettei se läpeensä paha voi olla.
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
Sä et kyllä arvosta taiteita. Miksi sä vihaat sitä?
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
No wow. Exactly what a suit would say.
You know, every millionaire I've ever met has a favorite artist that they love to name drop.
You've met many, have you? At your exhibitions and such? Because you rely on their patronage.
I did, before I came to Caledon, where I can build a career without catering to the richest common denominator.
Jutellaan vähän Abraxasista.
You really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes. Out there, I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space.
I have nothing against a new science building. But
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
Missähän se Safi nyt sitten on, jos toi olikin oikea oven? Onko jollain muulla täällä? Hei, tuollakin on kansia.
Safia saw my class. Maybe she'd shapeshift as one of my students to mess with me? Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Mites se meni se valokuvaustehtävä?
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
Onks noi sun kotitehtävät?
Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
Okei.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
Oh. I shouldn't have... Never mind.
Wait, Jeanette, I did
It's
it.
cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
Mikä silloin? Mikä tuli? Häh? Mikä sillä tuli? Kerro nyt siitä lisää siitä sun kouluhakemuksesta.
I've been meaning to ask you. Have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes, actually. I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
Hän on vähän epävarma siis. No. Puhutaan siitä nyt.
I'm sorry. I'm still new at teaching, and I'm not used to people caring about my opinion. But of course, I think you're good enough.
Most of the applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
Ugh, it sounds really pretentious.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
Mitä siinä lukee? The first time I got to hold a camera, I was overwhelmed with the desire to capture an image of my mother asleep in the hammock. My artistic instincts were so strong that I nearly dropped her Kodak on her face. Hyvä oli.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class, and some of these programs have financial aid, so...
So what on earth do you have to lose by applying?
Exactly.
Okay, let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
Don't start crying. Don't start crying.
Oi, olipas Max nyt kannustava. Ja tuo Janet iloinen. No niin, mutta se ei ollut Safia. Tuollakin on joku pikku tonttu. Mikä tonttu tuo? Otetaan sitä kuvaa. Ei, mä olisin halunnut zoomata. Uudestaan. Mistä tää zoomas nyt? Noin. Wow.
I feel like someone placed this little guy very deliberately.
Täällä nukutaan.
Safia knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them?
Tuollakin on muuten kansio, katsopas.
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
Oh, Max, can you give us a moment? We're discussing some plans.
Mistä Mitä ne oikein jutteli? Uhuh.
Hello?
Hey, hippie. Just checking in.
Have you talked to Moses?
Not yet. He was with a student. I'm just sitting outside the planetarium, trying to imagine what it would be like to go to school here. But if I had that kind of money, I'd probably just buy a tour bus.
You are gonna love Moses. I wish I could be there for this meeting of the minds.
I don't. This way, we can jump straight into talking shit about you.
Har har. Well, I'm sure he'll have some theories about what's happening with you. He'll probably want to run some tests, too. He can get a little test happy when it comes to powers and timelines.
On my trip out here, I spent hours wondering what it would be like to see you again. But I never expected mad scientist friend hangout.
What did you expect?
Most often, a slammed door in my face.
Really? Why?
Well, we didn't part ways on the best terms, and you never responded to my text.
I wanted to. I worried that if I sent you one text, I might send you 1,000. I mean, we talked all morning, and there's still so much more to say.
Well, it's a start.
So what I'm hearing is, even though the school's in danger and reality's a mess, this trip is going better than you expected?
Oh. Damn. I guess it is.
I should get back to the search. I'll text you when I know anything.
See you soon.
Onpas kiva, kun Chloe ja Max on taas jutuissa.
Did I hear that right?
Ei oo kansiota. Onks sulla? Ei.
Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together. That makes way more sense than where my mind went.
Jep. Mitä? Hei.
Please tell me Safia isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now.
Hei, mitäs nyt? Mitäs nyt?
Max, you're out here. That's great.
Onks se Safi? Mitäs te teette?
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially, no. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regents Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Okay.
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
Okei, Vinho on kyllä, tai Safia on kyllä sale toi Vin.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
Joo. Tää uudestaan.
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
While we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
Okei, kumpikaan näistä ei ollut sitten Safi vai? Viina oli vaan ärsyttävä muuten vaan.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2. XOXO.
Jaha.
Safi's just fucking with me now. She's not even here.
Just Safi pelailee tällä
Safi's
pelejä.
been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.